cortical neural activity could move a prosthetic such as a robotic arm. Due to limitations in technological development, such as the technology necessary to implant sufficient quantities of electrodes in the brain, it took nearly 20 years for researchers to test his hypothesis. In the mid-90s, invasive BMI testing progressed from mice moving a device with a single degree of freedom to primate movement reproduction. In monkeys, researchers were able to produce reaching actualization, in which the neural action of the primate was able to stimulate a robotic arm to feed itself, combining components such as reaching and grasping into a fluid movement. That is actually all real research. Heck, this person's safe. I have no idea where I am or why I'm here. But hacky McHack. Now we'll just start strengthening some of these nodes. Grab clearance just because. And we were finally detected.
Access granted.
Open up. Seriously, sniper rifle ammo. So it is a similar building. It is in fact the same building. This one's much harder to hack. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright. So he can't come at me from here. He's got to go this way. So let's do this. Strengthen that. Strengthen that. Strengthen that. And then hack him.
Access granted.
I guess I'm looking for dude. Can't hack his computer. Nothing in there.
Malik, I'm inside Lee's apartment. Doesn't look like anyone's home.
Damn. Okay, look. Lee isn't smart enough to properly cover his tracks, so look around. Maybe you can find something suspicious.
And now we get to hack his computer. Master player! Okay, this is one where we can't hack the target computer. Hit all these easy ones along the way real quick. We get caught, of course. Alright, now we're going to strengthen these nodes. Hacking everything. We hack everything.
Access granted.
Your father wanted me to forward you this. It's the quarterly report concerning your family's recent investment in LIM. P.S. I'm still waiting on the financial statements from Bell Tower Associates. They're surprisingly tight-lipped when it comes to business, but then again, I'm not surprised. They are privately owned, after all. Still, considering your father's executive holdings, you'd think they'd be more forthcoming. P.S. Are we still on for Friday, Dana? Company reported stronger than anticipated quarter 427 financial performance, beating expectations for the fourth quarter in a row, yet we anticipate shares will trend lower over the next several weeks and would recommend opportunistic investors to wait for shares to dip into the C145 to C149 per share, 145 to 149 credits per share range before buying aggressively. Our target multiple for the company's shares is 25 times our fiscal 29 EPS estimates of 12.37 credits per share. X-cash income document discounted back 1 year. My son, your behavior as of late has been disgraceful. Up until now, I have done everything in my power to support and protect you, but my patience is running thin. If you do not change your embarrassing lifestyle, I will no choice but to remove you from both the company and family. Meaning no more financial support or immunity. You dishonor us all with your whoremongering. Regards, Father.
Malik. Looks like Hong Sr. was upset with Hong Jr.'s behavior and threatened to cut off his inheritance if he didn't stop whoring around. Sounds like he considered Evelyn beneath the family name.
And if he knew she was pregnant, I can't believe Lee would do something like that just for money.
Speaking of money, the Hong family seems heavily invested in both Bell Tower and Lim. That could explain the cover-up and lack of a proper investigation. I'll keep looking. I'm sure there's more here.
There's no more here. Yes, there is. His answering machine.
Hey, Lee, baby. Can't wait to see you today. But I'm stuck at work. I know, I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you, baby. I promise. I'll meet you at Hive, okay? Just don't get a party started without me.
A second home for him.
Wait a minute, you heard that?
Sorry, Jensen. I don't like invading your privacy like this, but it's important. Plus, this gives me an idea. When you're done looking around Lee's apartment, head to the Hive. Contact me when you're there.
I'll stick around a bit. I'm sure there's still more to find.
Alright, I'm really sorry about that little burp in there. Apparently, after I had the fantastic run the last time I played, where I had no issues whatsoever, it's, Fraps decided to shit itself again.
Malik, I think I got a probable murder weapon. A broken clock. The kicker is the hands line up roughly with Evelyn's TOD. Coincidence?
That's a hell of a stretch. You really think?
If Lee's as dumb as you say, maybe. We'd need lab tech analysis to confirm, but if there ever was a smoking gun, it fits. I'll make one last sweep to make sure I got everything.
It's the toilet. He used the toilet. The murder toilet.
Malik, I found a baseball bat, but it looks clean. Almost like it's been washed recently.
Maybe Lee washed Evelyn's blood off of it.
That's what I'm thinking. But I'm not sure it could inflict the type of laceration she had. Okay, I think that's it. I'm heading to the Hive now. I doubt we'll find anything else in here without calling in a forensics team.
Sounds good.
Back to the Hive we go. There it is. God damn it, how do I get out of here? This way. It's like a fucking maze. Fucking maze and a half. Heading back to the Hive. Here we are.
Malik, I'm in the Hive. What's your plan?
Find Lee and talk to him. I want you to convince him you know exactly what he did to Evelyn and why. If you can make him panic, I'm willing to bet he'll spill his guts. Just make it look like blackmail. If he's willing to pay to keep you quiet, he's basically tying his own noose. I'll listen in and record everything.
Got it.
All inside my brain. Alright. Harvester, harvester. Stupid bouncer dick. Civilian, civilian. I have no idea what Lee Hong looks like. There you are.
What you want, Chrome Boy?
Is your name Lee Hong?
Yeah, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. What's it to you?
I want to talk to you about Evelyn Carmichael.
Man, it's off! I already told all you narcos all there is to say.
Relax. I'm not with the police. I work private. And you could say I specialize in cases like yours.
If you ain't police, then what the fuck you want?
A simple proposition. I have proof that shows you murdered Evelyn. And I want you to pay me 2.5 million credits to make that proof disappear.
2.5? Bullshit. You ain't got shit on me, narco. I ain't paying you shit.
I strongly suggest you reconsider.
And I strongly suggest you get the fuck out of my face. Cause unless you got your proof right here, I ain't got shit to say to you.
Alright. Let's start with the police report. I know your story doesn't match up with the evidence at the scene of Evelyn's fall.
Oh yeah? And why's that?
Because the police report itself was falsified. Why else would that be, if not to cover up a weak alibi?
Man, you gotta be kidding me. That's some weak-ass shit right there.
Not only does the evidence not add up, but neither does your testimony. You lied about why Evelyn fell down the stairs in the first place. You said you'd both been drinking heavily prior to the accident, and the reason Evelyn fell was because she was drunk. We both know that isn't true.
Man, that shit was in the papers.
Now, if the evidence doesn't fit and your story was a lie, then how did Evelyn die on that night? Well, the answer is pretty simple, really. You killed her. But how?
You beat her with a fucking clock.
By hitting her in the head with that antique clock you keep so prominently displayed in your apartment. The lacerations on her head, the intracranial hemorrhaging, it's the perfect match.
In my apartment? How the fuck do you know what's in my apartment?
And like any good crime of passion, you needed motivation, something to fuel your violent outbursts. What did Evelyn say or do to make you murder her?
She was having a
She told you
kid.
she was pregnant, and you panicked. Faced with the prospect of losing your easy way of life, you struck out at her in anger.
How? That's impossible.
But now the final piece of the puzzle. Why was Evelyn's death never considered a murder investigation? Because your family, one of the wealthiest and most influential families in Shanghai, covered it up. But whose silence did they buy?
Go with Bell Tower.
Bell Tower. Your family's sizable investments in Bell Tower assured they would turn a blind eye to any of your run-ins with the law, no matter how serious.
Fuck this shit, man! And fuck you!